Good evening, everyone, and thank you for coming. So many of you are here bright and early so we can get going right away, and I appreciate that so much. Tonight, what I'm going to cover is about Evolve Real Estate and the page we do get to market. Last week, I said we're not marketing it. That's that specific page. This week, because I knew I had an inkling something was going to give, we are going to be doing that page that Rory did on Saturday, and he played with study hall yesterday. The steps I'm going to go through today are things that you can apply on multiple. We do these things over and over and over. So while a lot of us get into a rhythm of going really, really fast, we do understand we've got new people coming in every single day. And absorb it for not necessarily that specific page, but just as a general overall to apply it to your PBS. Does that make sense? Perfect. All right. So what I'm going to do is, for Evolve Real Estate, we know we've got that big training this weekend. 16 hours of it, 8 hours Saturday, 8 hours Sunday. If you're not doing that, deep breath, all good. Someone's attending, and we will get you information as we understand it when those of us that are going through it. Okay. It's all okay. Don't feel too much on the FOMO. Just get busy following the steps of the system that we already have. But for those of us that are familiar with Evolve Real Estate, and as far that we know there's 2 pages. The first page we all worked on was multifamily. That's the slug. The permalink is multifamily. That is specifically for the marketing only. We are not ever going to post ads on that for that page. Now, this second one that Rory did, the slug or permalink, they both mean the same thing, is real estate. And there's a dash between those 2 words. The dashes between the words in the slug is just making the entire URL connected. They can't have spaces, so we use a dash or a hyphen in between, in place of spaces, so that the link is complete. Okay. That one, the real estate one, make money in real estate, is the one we get to advertise. We're going to today create the page. We're going to back up the page. We're going to change links. We're going to, we need to get you modifying it. I actually have a 3-page document, so you guys don't have to write down every individual step here. You can just pay attention on the screen, because I will be sharing this document with all the instructors, starting with the MSIs, and we will flow it down. Okay, I did your note taking for you so that it kept me on track as well. All right, so with that, I am going to share my screen. Just in case we need to do that. All right, so
oh no, Mr. Bill.
Uh-oh.
She'll be back.
Yep.
I'll have to remind her, Shell. That was what happened last week. Shut the camera off first, then screen share.
Yep.
Something happens to all her resources when she doesn't shut her camera off.
It's that RGB internet, Rio Grande Valley. Lisa knows.
Here she comes. All right. Well, I see her.
Talk to myself for about
There
10
you are.
seconds. Just saying. Okay, so
Hey,
now
hey, Stace. I don't know if your recording is still going,
it is.
but don't
It
forget
is.
to shut off your camera this time before you.
Oh, it isn't just going to be my camera. I'm shutting off WhatsApp.
Oh, yeah, that
Yes.
too.
And I cleared my cache beforehand, guys. So, hey, reality of technology. It's wonderful. Here we go. I'm going to try sharing my screen one more time here. And if I see you all disappear like I did this last time, I will know that I'm going to make Niall do it because he's got the notes already.
Perfect.
All right. It says I'm screen sharing. Dina, do you see my page, my screen?
Yes, ma'am. Got it.
So I'm starting from my dashboard because I think the majority of us instructors tell you guys that when you log in to your PBS back office, we have a lot of back offices. So I'm going to say the PBS back office. I make my students bookmark this specific screen. And I try to get them to put it on their bookmarks bar. So it's a single click. You're already logged in, you have to single click and boom, one frustration and nervousness gone. All right, so we're on the dashboard. We're going to go to pages because the page we're going to do is this page right here, Rory's. I'm on his 1f16.com/real estate. Well, you know what? I don't really need it right now. I'm going to close it. I am going to need this, but okay, I'm on my dashboard. So you've logged into your PBS, you're on your dashboard. Now over on the left, you have this big menu system. I want you to see the word pages. Now, if your menu looks like this, it's just collapsed. Nothing's wrong with it. Click the little bottom arrow and it'll bring it right back out. It will sometimes automatically collapse it for you if you've got a small monitor. Okay, I have a large monitor here that I've shared it to, so it easily shows mine. But I'm going to come here and I'm hovering. I'm not clicking on pages, I'm hovering on it. And you see it brought up these two in for the drop-down menu. Wow, that's similar to how our PBSs work. When you hover on a category page, our menu, the next step of the menu pops up, right? That's how our back office works. I'm going to click on Add Page. So now I've got the page up and ready to go, right? Wrong. Because we're going to go literally copy from Rory's his backup page with all the codes and everything and the pictures embedded in it, we need to prep this part and click on these three dots on the far right corner next to the word publish. And we want to come down here where we see editor and code editor. Right now it's on visual editor. We need to make it be code editor. That changes it to the strange computer language that none of us want to learn. It's all good. And now what I'm going to do is I am going to open a new tab. I've got it open here. I'm going to close it and I'll close that because I do need that. So I'm going to open a new tab. Now we're going to go over to headlines and ads training. Some of you may not have that link right now. It's okay. I've got it for you in the document when we send it out. So don't worry about taking notes in that regard. But headlines and ads, I have mine under student pages because my students ask me for that a lot. So I'm just going to click on that bookmark. By the way, when we give you guys a link in the chat sometimes on Zoom, click on it and bookmark it. Make sure you're using Google Chrome. Then we're all on the same page. All right. From here, I am going to go find the Evolve Real Estate folder. Well, these are all in alphabetical order. So there's my Evolve Real Estate. I'm going to double click that and it opens up. We have 3 documents here. We have the multifamily page. So if you guys need to do the multifamily page yet, Rory's got the document right there for you to do so. We're going to skip that because that goes with the multifamily and we covered that already. We are going to double click this / real estate page. And I'm going to pause a minute because of someone that's needing to come in. He or needs this information. Hopefully he gets in. All right. So I'm in headlines and ads. And I went to the Evolve Real Estate Marketing. And I've opened up the Evolve Real Estate Marketing. And I've double clicked, or I'm going to double click on this document right here, this / real estate page. This is the page we need. Oh, look at all of you people already in here. Beautiful. Okay. Don't everybody come jumping in here though. Okay. That's why I'm screen sharing, because if too many of us get on this document, it will not function. We've experienced that on the Millionaire Club. What you're going to do here is you'll see that we have title, keyword, slug, also known as permalink, meta, also known as description. Those of you seasoned people, meaning you've been here over a year, these are the words we call it. The new rank math changed them up to the formal names of permalink and description. Slug and meta are shorter to type. What I'm going to do first is I'm going to copy the title, and I'm only going to copy the title itself, not the word title. Now, when you're doing copying, you can do the right click and copy, but more efficiently is the control and letter V. Or I mean, control and letter C as in cat. I'm going to go back to my new page and I'm just going to click once, see how this box turned blue. Now I'm going to hit control and the letter V as in Victor, and it pastes it in. So control C to copy, control V as in Victor to paste. Now I'm going to toggle back to this document. Now, you know what's really kind of cool with Google? You can actually grab your tabs and rearrange them so they're right next to each other. So you're not wondering where are you at? Because yeah, I got a lot open on mine. I know that. But I can handle it. I've been doing it longer. Don't feel that you have to have all those tabs. You'll get used to it. So the next thing I'm going to copy is I'm going to take the first keyword. There are 3 of them. Rory has separated them with this little slash. So I'm just going to copy this one. And I'm going to go back to my page and now that I'm here, what I need to do is I'm going to click on the rank math box. And here's where the keyword goes. So this little box is probably red or yellow. It's okay. We're not going to worry about that till we're done modifying everything. So I'm going to just click on the keyword box and do Control V to paste. And there it is. Don't worry about the color red. It's okay. It's going to be that way. I'm going to go toggle back to the internet tab. And I'm going to copy this. Control C, come back to this page and paste that in my keyword. Go back and get the third one, copy it, paste. All right, my keywords are now in. Now what we want to do is, let's see what's next in line. We got the title, we got the keyword, oh, we got slug and meta. All right, so let's copy the slug. So Control C, go to add. Where do we put it? Oh my gosh. We go to this little blue button here that says edit snippet. Click on that. There's permalink. We call it slug as well. They mean the same thing, guys. Click on it so the box turns blue and paste in real estate. Remember, no spaces. You need to have the dash in between any words like that. Now we need to go get the description, the meta, and we're going to copy Rory's. And we're going to paste that in there. Now, what we need to do when we're pasting in the description is we need to modify this in your own words, but be sure to use the words real estate in the description because we need it to go with the slug. So the other aspect is you can have up to 160 characters. Okay. At about 140, 142, maybe it will fill this little thing green. When you go over it, it'll go red. That's okay. You're allowed up to 160. Fill the meter, but make it make sense and be relevant. What this is doing is when you guys are out on the internet and you're searching for something and it pops up, Google will pop up, all these different websites that you can possibly click on, and they give you a little snippet of what it is you're going to be looking at. That's what we're typing. That's what we're creating. We're creating the hook, the pick me, pick me. Now, I'm not going to modify this right now because I've actually got my page started over here. And I don't want to cause a lot of issues for my own PBS. I do know how to fix it, but now we have one thing left to do, and that's get the code. So we're going to come back here, and this code starts with this little side caret, that little arrow, and you have to highlight all of this, and there is 4 pages. You need to get all of this blue. You need to highlight it. So I like going to the bottom and then come back up. It goes faster for me. And then I just make sure I get all of that blue. When you're dealing with HTML code, like in our videos, if you miss even one of these little characters, it can screw up the entire thing. And it can give you a big panic. So I'm going to hit Control C. And I'm going to do Control V here. And there it is. Now, we're not going to modify it looking like this. None of us know. No one should really know how to do HTML code. What I want you to do, you don't even have to scroll back up, okay? You can just come right here and click on this little blue thing that says Exit Code Editor. And there's our pretty page. Oh, wait, we still have some HTML code. What in the world is that? Hit Preview. Oh, it's the video. Cool. The video came through. That code is good. So now the first thing that you guys want to do so that you can start marketing this, even though you haven't modified your page, is get your links in. The link you want to use is part of the PBS Vortex. That's that $59.95 a month charge. It is not your PBS. Your PBS is your website. That's what we're on. your vortex, when you're on the master step 1 of the training, it's part 1. There's a video. Rory explains all the different links that you are going to be getting. And the one we're going to use, now I'm accessing it here, and it's the online community member. I made sure this was not showing any private information. It is okay. It is not any private information. But I'm going to grab by just doing a right click on top of my link and copy link address. Come back to this. Now, this is probably the scariest thing for any new student, is changing their links. Okay, what we're going to do, a link is where it's blue and underlined, at least underlined, because Rory does like to use orange on some of the other pages. But in this case, this one is blue. There are 3 of them here in the content, and there are 2 images. We do put links in the images. I'm going to show you how to do that right now. I'm just going to hit, it doesn't matter where on this link I am. I'm just going to hit a left click to pop up this little window. Click on the pencil. And now Rory's code is right here. Well, rather than backspacing over all of it, just do a control and the letter A, and it highlights it all blue. And now do control and the letter V, and it's going to paste in yours. You want to know the secret to how your instructors got your Velveeta links changed so quickly for you? That's what they did. And because it's going outside of our PBS, it's an external link. We want to make sure it opens in a new tab so that they can still get back to our page without losing it. All right, I'm going to hit save. You need to hit save, and we're going to scroll for the next one. And I like to personally get the content ones done first. So again, it's pencil, Control A, Control V, click on save. Scroll down, here's the last one in the content. Left click, pencil, Control A, Control V, scroll a little bit, hit save. Now we have these 2 images. Since I've already worked to the bottom, I'm going to start from the bottom and go up. I'm going to click on the image. Here is the link right here. It even says link when you hover on it. I'm going to left click, hit pencil, Control A, Control V, and there is no save. You want the apply arrow, this little crazy U-turn arrow. Now that one's in, and now we go to this one. Control A, Control V, and arrow. You know what? My page is technically okay to publish because of all that I've changed. So now I'm going to pretend that this is the page, because this page I worked on yesterday. I've already started modifying it. I've changed the first paragraph. If I go back here, here's Rory's original paragraph. Here's mine. Mine's longer. You want to add a little bit more content. Okay. The other thing is on Rory's, he uses in a couple spots his URL. Change it to yours. Your URL is your website page. Mine is 4m81.com. They're 4 or 5 characters. Some people have EZ and 3 numbers, or the word offers and a couple numbers. It's that beginning part of the website address. We simply say URL because it's shorter to say and shorter to type. But there's one here. And as we scroll down, there's one right here. Change those to yours like I did. Here's my 4M81. This is mine. I have changed it to be me. I have not touched any of these except the picture. I rounded it. I probably will change out that picture, but I did change my URL. That's why mine doesn't say publish anymore. Mine says save. I've already published it. When you get it to this point, you want to hit publish, and it pops up a different screen than staying here. Another little tiny window right here pops up, and it will say like view page now. You can just click the little X on it and you'll come back to this kind of appearance. Tracy Freed, does that make sense? You're the first one on camera for me. Perfect. Thank you. I appreciate you having your camera on. All right. So now once you get your page fully modified, we need to back it up. Now mine's not fully modified, but I'm going to go ahead and show you guys how to do the backup because we've got time. I'm going to just reverse back. I'm going to go back up and do step 1C. You can write that down 1C, but it's also on the notes here. I'm going to click on the options, the three little dots, make it go to code editor. Now that I've got that ready, I'm going to go to my Google Drive. Yep, I'm in my drive. I have my backup folder right here. I'm going to double click it. Now, Rory wants us to put it in education and career development. So I'm going to double click that folder. This is why we had you guys create all your folders up front. So you could jump right in and get messy and have fun with us when you're doing your backups. And I have not created a page for this yet. I've got all my teacher pages. I got a lot of teacher pages on there. But I'm going to click on new. And now instead of a new folder, I'm going to click on my new Google Doc. And it brings up this crazy page. Now, these are annoying. Ignore them. Just ignore them. But now we're going to toggle. I'm going to bring this closer to my page. And what I like to do fill in the blank. So my first thing I like to do is I like to do 2 returns. Now, we can look at Rory's and see that he wants keyword, slug, meta. Well, guess what? I can literally copy his. But I'm not going to, because I want you guys to understand how to do it on your own when you're backing up other pages. Okay. So what I did my 2 returns. Now I'm going to type in keywords, colon, a couple spaces, enter, enter. This is me being OCD. Slug, couple spaces, enter, enter. Meta, colons, couple spaces, enter, enter. Now I can fill in the blanks. Okay. And what I mean by that is I'm going to come here. Oh, go to the right one. And I'm just going to click on this box to make it go blue outline like that and do Control A, Control C, come back. I'm toggling back to my document. Okay. Not my Google Drive, my document, the little blue, you're going to start learning all these little icons on the tabs. Okay. This little blue tab or blue square with the white lines tells you it's a Google document. I'm just going to go to the top of my page because I did 2 returns and I'm going to paste it. And now I'm going to click right here where it says untitled document and click once. Look at the keystrokes. I didn't have to type it all. Okay. Stacy likes saving time on keystrokes. Now I got that ready. I'm going to put my cursor right there on keywords. Going to come here. And where are my keywords? Oh, that's right. Under rank math. Click on rank math. Okay. Guess what, guys? We can't do copy paste. Unfortunately, we have to hand type them in. It's all good. So make money in real estate, space, slash, space, We know the next one was real estate and the other one multifamily investing. And it does not have to be caps. It's actually preferred to be all lowercase. So there's my 3 keywords. My slug. Coming back here. Oh, where's my slug? Oh, that's right. It's under the edit snippet. So we're going to hit that little blue button. Slug permalink. Same name. Control A, Control C. Go back to my document. Click where slug is and do Control V. What's nice when you learn how to do that is you've got your primary hand. I can't say your right hand because you lefties will get mad, and that's okay. But your primary hand on your mouse, and you know what? You're probably going to want to use your right hand for your mouse, because I take my left hand and I can hit Control C, Control V all with one hand. Lefties, it's a stretch to hit that. It's all good. It can still happen. All right, let's go get that meta. And instead of highlighting it, again, Control A, Control C, paste. Now for you Apple users, when we PC users are saying control and a letter, take that to mean your command button. And when we say left click, it means, oh shoot, 1 finger, and right click is 2 fingers, or the opposite. I can't remember. I always forget that we have Apple users here. All right, so now I know I had returned twice, so I can go to the bottom of my page. I can come back here. I can now close by clicking on this X, and I can click anywhere in this document. And what's really kind of fun, now that it's blue outline, I can do Control A and it highlights the whole thing. You don't have to scroll to try and get it all highlighted. Control C to copy. And now Control V, and guess what? Your backup is done. Now, my real time, I would have had that backup done in a couple seconds or 30 seconds. There is no save button on Google Documents or Google Sheets. Any of the Google apps, they don't make you hit a save button. They automatically save for you. It's very nice. All right. So now, what Rory had done yesterday in his study hall is he asked, I'm going to come back here, click code editor one more time for good measure and save for good measure. There we go. I actually have that written down. It says go back to your PBS, exit code editor, and click save one more time for good measure. Posting ads. This is where Rory lost some of the people that are very new. You're not ready for that yet because you're still learning the modifying. All good. Well, let's go have some fun. Now, Rory used classifieds for free. He also had, let me find it. There it is. He introduced something unique where all of us that were on his study hall, we all had to put in our link in the chat. We are not going to do that. Chat is turned off, but I want to challenge all of the instructors. Instructors, if you've got just one student, you and your student exchange your URLs and go post for that student. Okay. Now I haven't gotten my page modified. And according to this, who is doing me? Candace is posting ads for me. And she can because my page is published. Anyone else that hasn't gotten your page to this point right now, please, make that a priority, especially for Saturday. If you're attending the big training, get that part done. You're going to thank yourself later. I'm supposed to do Ashley. And I'm gonna look here. She's not on, so that tells me her visitor arrived, all good. So I'm gonna go to my student Nola and grab hers. I know Bambi's gonna be doing some posting for her, but shout out to Nola. She just got Google AdSense. So I'm gonna help her keep that. So I'm going to copy that. And now I'm going to go over to Classifieds for Free. Now, when you're going to classifiedsforfree.com, that's literally the URL. Do not do the letter S in the link. So just the http:// and then Classifieds for Free. And mine usually pops up by now. There it is. Oh, I'll just type it. I'm almost there. I'm going to hit enter. Welcome to Classifieds for Free. Now, before I just start posting ads, what I do want to encourage everyone to do, and maybe I'm weird for that, but back in my Google Drive, I have created a folder called Ad Templates. So I have the instructions on here, how to do all this, that you're going to create a folder if you do not have one that says Add Templates. So I've got one. I'm going to just double click it and open it up. Oh, look at all the other folders I've got in there. I do not have an education and career, and I do not have an evolution. So I'm going to click New Folder, and I'm just going to call it Education and Career. Create. There it is. I'm going to open it up. I'm going to click New, Google Documents. And I'm going to call it my title. Now I could go back and hand type it, or I can come here into my little clipboard that I have and cheat. So I'm cheating. Now, what I like putting on my templates when I'm doing my ad templates is I like to put my URL on there. And if I have any YouTube videos that I might have created, but I'm on the advanced level. We're not going to worry about the YouTube because I have not done that, but I am going to go back to my page. I need to get my link. Now I see it right here. Let me look. Nope, that just opens it up. We don't need that. What I'm going to do is I'm going to click on the settings right here in between the rank math and the save. I'm going to click on that little bugger. And right here, see, they still call it slug over here. When you click on that with your left click, it brings it up and you can click on this copy and it actually is doing the entire link. When you click on this copy, and when I come, nope, I lost myself. There we go. I can actually paste my link in there, hit enter, and now it's a live link. Okay, now Rory, on the bottom of his, oh no, where did he put it? There it is. He created an ad for us all. Well, you know what? I'm feeling generous. I'm just going to copy that. And I apparently didn't finish typing it yet. This is Rory's ad that he created. It's there to help. Do not copy and paste and use it as it is. You do want to modify it because Rory's already been using it. I know what I would typically do with this is run it through my chat GPT. But I'm not going to introduce that tonight. We're going to do it the old-fashioned way that Rory used to teach us. Let's hang on. There we go. Now the headline is actually next to where the headlines are. So I'm in my classifieds for free, and they do have Google AdSense. It's all good. Just click the X. If you have a classifieds for free account, it is free. We like that word, guys. You can just simply log in. If you've not ever done a posting ad, click on register and set yourself up for free. All right. Click login. I'm just going to click login. I've already got my username and password. It remembers it for me. I'm going to hit login. And here we've got all the different ads, but I typically would, well, I will. I like clicking on my ads. I think we all have lost our ads over the years. I used to have a lot more than I do. And I'm getting some good traffic on my who just called from page, which is kind of cool. I'm going to hit renew all ads. And it says, please wait. So I'm not moving any further right now. There we go. Tells me that all my ads were renewed successfully. All right. So now we can get to business. Click on post ad. It says who I am up here. And Rory actually has it. Everything is in here on what all we need to post. He wants us to do it in business opportunity. Just hit the X. Okay, I'm not going to choose a state right now. I want it to go to all the United States. The header, the category, we need to definitely change the category. So I'm going to go to business opportunities like he said. And I want to make sure I remember to put in NOLA's link and not mine. And now I'm going to, I said not to do this, but it's all, what I'm going to do is I'm just going to copy it so I have it in there, and then I'm going to reword it. Okay. That right away. You guys see how I'm just saying, what he says, this is where anyone can learn. I'm saying everyone can learn this. So I'm getting rid of what Rory wrote. And then thrive in the real estate world. All right. Now, I need to get a picture for this. Well, guess what? We have lots of pictures in the Dropbox, the free Dropbox. And I have mine underneath anchors. These are all of Rory's PBS files. And you know what? He has created a folder called Evolve Real Estate right here. And check out all these pictures that he's done. Well, I'm gonna click on this one. And I want to download that. I can have up to 3 in classifieds for free. And let's see. Oh, I like that. Oh, I can hit download that way. Oh, look at that. Stacy did it right finally. And this one's kind of cool too. It reminds me of Zillow. All right, so these are all up in my little download arrow right here. When I click on it, there's all 3 of them that I grabbed. But you know what is even better? Because when I need to find them, I need to come down here. I've got a lot in my gallery. I need to choose the file. And I am in my downloads. As you can see, I use a lot of it. I'm in my downloads, and all I did is at the bottom tray of your computer monitor, you have, it looks like a manila file folder, right? When you click on that, that's your filing system. That is your own computer's file drawer. And you can scroll up and down it, and you can click on downloads, and here they are. I have to do one at a time. So I'm going to click that one and open, and it's going to pop up right there, and I'm going to click upload image. There it is. Go back, grab the next one, open, upload that image. There they are. Choose file and get the third one and click open, upload image. Now what's fun is I just have to put a little check mark right here, and they automatically populate in this area. Now I'm going to double check everything and make sure, oh, I do not have a header. I would have really caused myself some big grief. I'm going to take part of this. Actually, see if I've got room here.
Take one of the funds out, Stacy. We fund, you need 0 down. Will I get it in there? Oh, you got it. Never mind. Sorry.
And now I am going to put in just my email that I like to use. I'm not going to put in me as a contact phone number. That's just how I do it because I'm now down to just my cell phone. I'm not going to put in a price or nothing because we're telling them it's free. Now I can come here and hit post ad. And here it is. And now this is why I like putting in extra returns and everything, because I think it keeps people reading it personally versus a big glob of words. Play around with it. And now I'm just going to hit want to post another ad. This is the fun, guys. Click the state. Only post in the United States, please. And we're just going to go through, post another ad. Alaska, post another ad. Oh, I gotta wait for it. I'm going too fast for my computer. That's my Explorer. A year newer, but come on. There we go. And what you can also do is when you click on the state, you can come in here and choose the city as well. So choose Alabama, and I already did Birmingham. I can do Florence. And this is what my students hear me saying. This is my brainless activity on Sunday afternoons. When you have a template created and, oh, that's right, it's down here. And what I should do is grab what I wrote. Paste it there. So I have one ad all ready to go right there. Create multiple, guys, because when you do an entire cycle with this, and when I say cycle in classifieds for free, every single state, every single city, go for it. Does it hurt it? No. Does it help it? Well, Rory's doing it. What do we do here? We do what Rory does. We get what Rory gets. And I'm on Gulf Shores. Okay. Gulf Shores is building up big right now in Alabama. I know too. Oh, there we go. Huntsville. Post. So I can sit here tomorrow morning, 6 a.m. Post ads. Who's awake? Anybody going to care? No, the internet doesn't sleep. So you night owls that will be up when I'm going, or, when I'm in bed sleeping and you're still up posting and you're going to bed when I'm getting up. This is a perfect activity, is posting ads. And when you get into what you want to do is you get into the habit of creating a page, backing it up, create a template, go post ads. Then you're not brain frying yourself because you're in the mode. You've already written the page. So you're going to be more creative in coming up with your ads. Don't worry about any of the AI stuff yet. Get this basic, the old-fashioned way done first. You're going to be miles ahead in the long run. Rory didn't use AI when he first started doing this ad posting. He did it top of his head and he can whip stuff out. And I sit in there and wonder how he can do all that so quickly. So I know I did better on time than I thought I would. So I'm going to stop my screen share. Turn this back on. There we go. I wanted to cover an entire cycle like that to show you guys how you can get in a rhythm instead of trying to modify this page, modify that page, modify this page, modify, and then go back and back them up, and then go post ads. Your brain is talking multiple different subjects. That's not good. Focus on one step at a time. Slow it down. Don't be in a rush. The training's all right there. And remember, we've all been in your shoes. We've all been there. Every single one of us can go, oh my God, I remember when I was so overwhelmed, I wanted to quit. And then all of a sudden the light bulb went on and it's like, slow it down, follow the steps. Your instructors are saying, go to step 1, go to part 1. Okay, you got part 1 done, go to part 2. Okay, you got part 2 done, now go to part 3. They're not going to tell you to go from part 3 over to step 4. But when you're attending the calls and we're talking on stuff that you may think is over your head, you can apply it sometimes right away. Because I'm sure several of you, I know of one person right now, because she's looking, and she's smiling. Okay, a couple of you. You're still on step 1 and you're like, why am I even coming to this call tonight? Because we're always going to try and give you information that you can apply to what you're still learning right now. And you're going to be in the future, sometimes in the near future, that far ahead.